Starting
Yep, sorry, one.
now.
Hi, I'm Cordell with Cordell's Nightmare Factory. With me today we have our special co-hosts, Cody, Harp, and Nick. We have with us a very special guest from New York. She's toured with Eric Clapton and is a star on BBC Radio, Mikea Pauley.
Hi, how are you? Yay!
Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
So, what kind of music do you play? Like, genre-wise, do you think it is?
Genre-wise, when I'm on tour, I play folk music, but my albums are more all rock.
What instrument do you prefer?
I can basically only play guitar, so I prefer that instrument as opposed to like supplemental other instruments. I can kind of like tinker around with the piano, but not enough to make me like on this.
So, I was reading in your bio, you toured with Eric Clapton.
I didn't tour with him. I played one show, where I played side stage there at Clapton. I like it better saying I went on tour with Eric Clapton. But, you know, it was cool. We were trying to chill really hard and long in the green room to meet him, and they cleared us out, and so we didn't get to meet him. Yeah, so I guess they have that down. I guess we're not the first people to have tried doing that.
So, do you have an album coming out?
No, I don't. My last album came out in 2012, and
what was it called?
It was called The Science of Making Choices. And I've been having writer's block, actually. So I've been touring and playing a lot more, but I haven't even started to write the next album. So I'm hoping that it goes away soon, but if not, you know, I don't know when the next album will come out.
When did you decide you wanted to be a folk musician?
You know, I never decided I wanted to be a folk musician. I knew I wanted to be a singer, and it sort of just took the form of this, you know. I wanted something portable. That was guitar. I started playing in Cambridge, Massachusetts, which has a big folk scene, and then I just sort of fell into it. So my music, I'm not, my references, my inspiration isn't from the folk genre. My music just sort of by coincidence ended up sounding like it. But all my life I've been like this.
Who's your favorite artist growing up as a child?
Growing up as a child, it was Ella Fitzgerald, jazz, and I like Billie Holiday a lot too. My music doesn't sound anything like that, but I think it's the vocal style.
You guys have?
You said something about BBC Radio, right? That's British, isn't it?
Yeah, and I like BBC Star. I'm not sure if I'm a BBC Star either, but I have done interviews in BBC on BBC Radio when I was touring in London.
Oh.
So I was able to do that as well. But maybe that made me a song.
Hey, I mean, over in Europe, I know the scene over in Europe is absolutely ridiculous. We come from the metal scene, and you know, I've seen videos of shows in Europe where you have, you know, new bands like us, you know, just local acts. What in America, you don't really have a lot of people watching. Over in Europe, the fan base is so genuine, I guess I could say. I'm not sure what to say about it, but the place will be packed, because over in Europe it's just so much different than over here.
I think the taste isn't as homogenous. You know, I don't think it goes through that bottleneck to reach the public.
Yeah.
I mean, my experience in London was amazing. But that's the only place overseas I've toured. But I know friends of mine have toured Germany and Italy and don't even speak the language, and you've just been so shocked how many people show up.
What is your accent?
Oh, what is my accent? I shouldn't have an accent. My dad says that there is a foreign milkman, and that's why I talk like this. But, you know, my parents met in Columbus, Ohio. They really shouldn't have. They don't have accents. I should have inherited an accent. What'd you say?
Oh, us in Ohio, we do have accents, I find out.
Some people do. The farther you get out, but like some people have that newscaster nothing accent too. You have a little bit.
Yeah, there's actually a big one in Cleveland. If you really notice, we've had shows where we play in Cleveland and then we go down to Columbus.
Can you imitate it?
What's it sound like? I can't imitate very well.
Okay.
It's almost as if, you know, you're from New York.
Yeah.
You obviously know the Bronx.
Yeah.
It's pretty much like the Bronx, and then when you go to Queens, there's like that difference in a way.
Oh, okay. So it's like a subtle,
subtle
speech.
Not a major.
Oh, I thought you were saying people in Cleveland sound like the Bronx, and I hadn't.
It's close. It's not quite the Bronx, but it's pretty close.
Okay.
And then when you go down south, of course, you're gonna get the southern twang.
Yeah, and some of my family talks like that as well.
Yeah.
You want to contribute?
I really don't know what to say.
You don't care about me?
all
No
he's ever
curiosity?
said in our interviews is buy our tickets. It's the most he ever said.
Yeah, I'm just that awkward kid that's gonna be, like, in this video right now, I'm just gonna be the awkward kid.
So
Just,
Do you have any tickets to sell? You know, people.
We do have an upcoming show at Buzzbin on the 15th. Cordell will be there as well, I'm pretty sure. Tickets are on sale now for $10.
But that
You can hit
was,
us up.
So do
he
you,
was supposed to say that.
Nick doesn't talk.
so do you have like any other showings that you want to promote here?
Right now, I'm doing a college tour, and most of them aren't open to the public, so by chance, maybe I'll run into you guys.
You psyched to be playing at Akron?
Oh, absolutely. And I'm glad you guys opened it. I'm pointing to Akron too. It's off
They're
camera.
back. They're off camera.
They're off camera. But I'm glad that you guys made it open to the public too, so that some other people can show it, but for the most part, of course.
Yeah, also from us as musicians that never even came here, I have good things to say about Akron. We've been treated very nice over the past couple hours we've been here, and great staff, great campus, pretty awesome people. Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Oh yeah,
He's got our vote confidence.
yeah.
Yeah, we're psyching you guys up.
So what kind of songs can we expect from you then?
They're all.
Not necessarily track titles, but like in terms of just like the overall feel.
Yeah, absolutely. So, so I already described the genre, sort of folkish, but all the songs that I write are from my own experience. So they'll be story songs, or they'll be, what I'm going through kind of songs. I try to keep my lyrics interesting.
I saw that this week you were playing for your sound check. What kind of guitar is that?
It's an Ovation. It's an Ovation guitar. It's a mock baritone. It's tuned the whole set. It's made to be tuned the whole set down. It's made entirely plastic. I shouldn't say entirely plastic because that'd be a lie. There is wood in it, but the whole body is plastic.
Now, what do you tune to?
Standard, but just like some sort of like E or whatever. It's D. I can't do that.
Yeah, we tune drop B.
Oh, you tune?
Way low.
Drop E.
Drop B. We've
Oh,
played
drop B. I think it's drop E.
Well, we've been in drop G before,
Okay.
where you have to use strings that are about like
I was
that
gonna say,
thick.
how would you do
Pretty
that?
much the bottom string of a bass guitar is the top string on our
Oh
guitars.
my gosh. Yeah, no, my guitar is tuned the way it was intended to be tuned, so I'm not doing anything.
So do you get nervous when you play?
I don't. Not in situations like this. There are situations where I will get nervous, like if I'm doing a competition, because shows like this, I sort of feed off of energy, but I cannot feed off of judges.
Oh, what competitions have you done?
I've done a bunch of songwriting competitions too, and I've done auditions. I just suck at auditions. So
Oh, what was
that's
your,
why I'm doing my own thing.
what would you say is your best, what was your best audition?
Well, I would say my best competition were the competitions I won. So I think I nailed those. So like there was some, I think Telluride, it's a bluegrass festival in Colorado. I can't remember right now, but I'm pretty sure I know that one. That was years ago.
Well, how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing it 13 years.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
I've done it.
that's about how long you've done
I
it?
started playing guitar when I was around 7 years old,
Okay.
and now eighth grade I was about 380 pounds, and I was picked on. Obviously, I taught myself how to play guitar to kind of get over that, and started doing bands, and just here I am now to a comfortable 215 pounds.
That's amazing that you weigh less now than you did.
I'll admit, I was fat. I like to eat. I still like to eat.
Well, we'll let you get to your show.
Okay, cool.
Thanks a lot for being on.
Thank you so much for having me, guys.
Very nice meeting
Thank
you.
you.
Mikea Pauley, catch your show Akron stuff. Mikea Pauley.
Thank you.
Okay.